Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about transforming my bedroom from a summer look into a fall winter look. So stay tuned and see some of the changes I made. So first off, I thought my bedroom could use a bold pop of color. I'm really into the jewel tones lately, and I thought that this color from Sherwin-Williams did just the perfect effect to my room. It's called Cascades by Sherwin-Williams, and I just absolutely love the pop of color that it added to my space. So I only painted the wall behind my bed just because I wanted it to be a focal point and an accent wall of the whole room. Next, I installed this headboard I made recently that I cut strips of a cowhide I had and just staple gunned it into a wood frame. This is probably one of my favorite DIYs. I absolutely love the way it came out. I love the texture, and I love that I used an old cowhide that actually had so much like worn texture on it and just gives like such an interesting look to the space. So this video is also filled with a bunch of little mini DIYs that I've done, such as this pillow I did. If you noticed it from my previous video, it is a pillow I had and I just repurposed it using some really thick yarn in creating a more tribal pattern on it and weaving it through the existing loops of this pillow. So check that video out. I'll link it up top here and see how I created that. Overall, I just searched my house and found some things with more black and wood elements to add to my room to add a little bit more dark warmth that would go a little bit better with the accent wall I just painted, and just kind of swapped out some of the accessories I had in my room. The biggest part I was struggling on was finding a great piece of art for my room, and it kind of led me to a wonderful site called Mapiful, and I found this gorgeous piece of art that I custom made to place in my room. I've always been a sucker for maps, and I just love the way that, you know, the lines of the streets and roads, you know, from a top view make such beautiful grids and an art piece in itself. And I absolutely love that. I have always been drawn to it. I've actually used it as a concept for many of my own personal interior design projects. But in this case, this has true significance because it is a place that I've been recently with my family, Paris, and it's just a place that I fell in love with. I've always been in love with it, but just even more so being there, you know, it's just a place that I always knew I would be in love with, and turns out I was right. So Mapiful is awesome just because it enables you to create your own custom maps. They have different features that you can like change, you know, the coloring of it. You know, it doesn't have to be just black and white. It could be, you know, a more realistic photo or whatnot, and they just are so great in creating custom pieces. Also, you could add little notes like how I did, you know, where we fell in love, you know, like just little moments in your life that you want to remember, and it's just so great to capture those moments and create a custom piece of art. I think it's just amazing. So moving on to the next mini DIY I did for this room, I created this brown woven pillow that I made from the leftover scrap from the headboard that I made. My inspiration for it was something you would see like in a CB2 catalog, and I recorded how I made it, so I'll link that video here as well so you can see how I created that. So I did somewhat struggle with the other side of the room. The other side of the room has super white walls, so I was trying to figure out how to bring in warmth and a bit of dark contrast to that wall. So using some of the things that I had around the house and buying a few new things, I just swapped things out for just as much black as I could. I found this really great throw that I switched out on this ladder, and a new rug and just a few bold elements to kind of contrast with this super white wall. So overall, I love the way my room came out. I think it's definitely the seasonal change I needed, to bring a little warmth and coziness into my life. And I love that it didn't cost me a ton of money to do this, just repurposing things that I had and finding really inexpensive things on the clearance section. I probably spent about $100 just doing this whole little change, and it's totally worth it. It looks like a completely different room. So I hope this inspires you to, see what you can do around your house and or bedroom, and to change things up for the holidays, or just because you need a change. But yeah, let me know what you think. I would love to read your comments and see what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go and follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of behind the scenes type things and, shopping stuff. So I'd love to see you there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.